starts. We began with a free write prompt set to music, several shared, and Stephanie shared the story of Peer Gynt in the Hall of the Mountain King. Neat story, the duck quacked, so it was time to move on. We examined written and oral feedback possibilities. Perhaps next time we'll choose to correct the first 10 grammar mistakes, or maybe we'll use the plus, check, minus system. We may elect to praise, prompt, leave for each student. Lena led a roundtable about indelible moments. We wrote on a paper plate or coffee filters to help remember some of our special slice of life moments. That should say we allowed the words to create both a visual and mental image. Just before the duck quacked, some of us shared our memories from around the dinner table or over a cup of coffee or other beverage. I wrote about beer, that's why I wrote that. I loved Elaine's story, which has to do with my picture there. And then we observed our leaders in a fishbowl activity sharing their writing using a PQP structure. Sharing our writing and accepting feedback can be difficult at first. So I've got a bottle of Shakewell. Thanks. And it says the expiration date at the bottom is best if used during the first half of March 16, 2013, which was what I wrote about.
Okay. Great. That's great. Okay. So then I have the that's very creative. Second half.
I'll just go.
And so I just read this really cool book called Steal Like an Artist by Austin Kleon. And he also happens to be, I don't know if he created it, but I know that he's a leading proponent of blackout poetry. He takes newspaper articles and blacks out all of the words that he wants to use. So I borrowed his technique and made blackout minutes. So we were looking at teachers improving teaching, teachers collaborating, we studied and witnessed sharing and thinking. The tendency to examine is going to yield results, inquisitive approaches with an eye to gain ideas and learn from experience. And this is one of the articles that you guys had posted on our meetings. So I thought, hopefully if it's about teaching, I can find words I wanted. So then we went into small writing groups. Our team provided support as we identify whether we had done the job well. Focus, time, and attention, creating positive results to attain understanding, to move forward. Our team proved open to knowledge. We took an improving stance to reveal how to give information to yield sharpened thinking about content. And then we all came back in here together to look at student work. Following that, teachers led an inquiry focused on science, which included reading and examining data. Some were eager to talk about students' learning, those that who got to be at the beginning of the circle anyway. Let's see. Teachers concentrated on an example assessment, asked questions, and facilitated a discussion about how to explore student responses in class, instruction, and assessment, reveal errors in thinking. In conclusion, teachers want to provide support to develop student learning. Well, I have a student teacher. So while she was teaching math this week, I was in my conference room with a Sharpie marker, scribbling out words.
Making the words you wanted is the, oh wow.
Well, here's what I did. I don't know if this is, I had 2 copies of the article, and a third in case I goofed up with the coloring. And then I went through the first and kind of boxed out squares that I thought would work so I could then cross out if it turned out they didn't go in the direction I needed. And then once I had like a column done, I would go to my second and box and do the coloring and then go back and forth. I don't know, there probably is a different way, but that's what I found that kind of worked for me. It was very therapeutic too. I heard about blackout and I kind of wanted to try it with my kids, but I was like, oh gosh, we would black out everything. But I really might try it. I really think that they would love it. It's kind of very similar to the found poetry. And I figure if they can handle that, they can handle this just fine.
Right. Reluctant writers might really get into it just because there's no writing.
Right. They don't have to create any of the words at all.
Yeah.
And that was kind of nice too. I was like, well, if it didn't work, it's not my fault. It was obviously this writer of the article. Why didn't it work at all?
Well, it's sort of the opposite of found. Like found somehow you're taking stuff out and putting it someplace else, and here you're. I mean, it's that reverse mentality of am I taking stuff or am I leaving stuff?
It was fun.
Yeah.